Strategy. Chavez weighed in at 140. Kamau tipped the scales at 140.
With 26 wins, no losses, and 20 includes 95 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw with 80. David Kamau. Chavez. Let's get it on.
Here we go for the WBC super lightweight title.
And if
7 days ago with that quick one-round KO over Craig.
The party starts around round 2 or 3. He just go out in the air. He's got to get in a little bit closer. And we're not throwing it at all. It's almost an indication that you don't have the confidence in an interview. But in the ring, all of it goes out the window.
In a very quiet first round. And Kamau missing. And
look, let's see if we can see where that head comes in. There it is, boy.
Second round after an uneventful first. Kamau scores. It gets a little roar from the crowd.
Yeah, but see, it's bad because it's along the crease. It's good because it's very difficult to get in there. Nose already. Blood on Kamau's nose, blood, and I think this is going to have any effect on that. The attack will start.
Chavez with a crisp jab. Very patient. Has not thrown a lot of punches.
Excited. However little, not an auspicious start.
Here we go, round number 3. Chavez defending the WBC.
Surprised at the lack of activity of Julio Cesar in the second. Confident is Kamau. He's confident when he came in here. He's undefeated. That gives. It's not because he doesn't want to.
Kamau out of Kamau's height, number 1, the 4-inch height advantage, and effectively.
And the fact remains, he's the only one who's doing any fighting.
Net. Come on. Now Chavez lands a left hook.
Kamau's still not in there, and he's throwing, and the other guy's not throwing anything. Chavez is receiving. He's still here.
Chavez.
Wow. Or is it throwing?
And now Chavez cut during the 3rd round.
Well,
Chavez with a
falls back. He's not going to discombobulate his rhythm. I mean, he's going to keep.
But those punches have been very, very sporadic.
That was one of those punches from left field that misses, and you keep on going with the punch. That's what that means.
Chavez, a lunging right hand.
You know, where did you leave it? Foreign countries, not one of which speaks Spanish. So we've got a panel of totally finishing complaining. Punch. See, he did hit him, but he kept right on going. He mumbled something to his corner. He couldn't quite pick it up, but they saw. Now that's a wake-up call for Chavez. He's finally woken up.
Come on. His percentage of punches landed is not that good, Kamau, but it's more. Kamau staying on top of him. Chavez having a tough time getting inside up on the left hand.
Kamau has been saying he's got all kind of gears.
Good left hook landed by Chavez.
What a session. I mean, it leaves you speech. He wanted him toe-to-toe, and he didn't do anything to him.
Fine finish fight.
He comes right in with everything. Now look at that hook. Now that'll put out most people. Another hook. That's really a surprise.
So undefeated David Kamau was his record for KOs in a world championship fight. Which finally
here to fight for 12 rounds.
Chavez trying to find the range and starting.
Retired, and when you go forward, especially if you got old legs.
There's that.
He's got to get back in here. Chavez lets him out. And two good thumping body shots that were under the belt. These things are happening all over this place. Now watch. Boom. He's going to have to start changing.
Scoring 30.
Make no mistake. Kamau is ahead.
And again, that height advantage, the 4-inch height advantage and the 3.5-inch. Chavez's nose is bloody. Stopped in 97 fights.
I mean, what is the matter with this guy?
He dug one decent hook into there. Kamau not afraid to trade with Chavez.
We're looking at an old...
Chopping away at the body, getting a left hook fight. And Kamau landing a right hand.
Complaining about it. Oh, it's as much one as the other. What's the other? A compelling life. A wonderful story that he told us all out here today.
Chavez backed up against the ropes again.
Get better.
What about those big money fights that are supposed this week? I don't know about 100 victories. I'm exhausted. I'm not sure how much...
The guy that matters. He's got to knock this guy. Certainly seems like it to me. He's fighting like a tired old man. He's fighting receiving end of an aggressor. That getting beat by Holmes. You just see it. You don't believe it. The guy's been so great. You just can't...
The fighter will tell you just can't get off. Down goes Kamau. Boxing. Can he do it tonight? A left hook again to Kamau with the left.
And that's the only shot he's got. It's a knockout round working right here. Whoa. Like a flashlight. He's coming in and he got hit right as he went in. Now, see, he's way out of balance. Boom. And gets hit with his legs in parallel.
It's a jig.
In command and then makes that mistake.
So let's see if Chavez can...
Now 75-76. Kamau ahead by 1 point. So you see, well, Chavez is innovative because he's come out of... He does do a lot of damage when he hits you.
Chavez has pulled things out of the hat before, as he did against Taylor. Chavez.
Good exchange by both men. Aggressive. You judge a guy that's got a fine defense and you can't hit him. How do you like it? Well, hooking him may be the only really good punches that fight, and that round goes to Chavez.
3 rounds to go. The Mirage in line. Kamau got off to a terrific start, but Chavez dropped.
Somehow, the older Chavez looks fresher, fought with the same kind of brio and confidence since that knockdown. He's been a little...
Another left hook. Get off that neck. Come on. Call the championship rounds, 10, 11, and 12. Kamau has him in front of him, but he's just not throwing.
In a corner, use your jab punch. He's frustrated by David's
landing. Good left hook by Chavez.
Hey, Billy. Was beginning to look Chavez like Chavez. The body blow and the top of the head.
15 times. Once he lost, once he drew.
What the judges are going to see this, but right now it's the first time in this entire...
in the last few rounds.
Well, if he can just continue that.
They seemed to come out of nowhere in the 8th round after he dropped Kamau. Kamau moving on his toes, but doing little else. First world title fight 11 years ago this Chavez, the aggressor, the short
turned on him.
Big right bomb by Chavez. Another level. Final round for the WBC Super Lightweight title.
A complete head of steam from that knockdown, and he reverted to being hooked. This can be a surprise. We are...
Kamau lands a solid...
I'm sure he doesn't think he's that far ahead.
Chavez goes to the body. Short right upper. This much on the line if there's this little action right now. That's he's not.
He might just have taken this last round.
And a left hook by Chavez leaning up against the ropes as Kamau comes in. And that is it.
They've been stuff. Now, you see there? See the feet get tangled up there?
116 to 112. Judges still champion El Gran Campe Chavez.
And this is 33rd world title fight, and now his